up front, you know, we're well into flu season and we've still got a way to go. So we wanted to check in with our flu expert internist, Dr. Keri Peterson. Keri, good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thank you.
All right, so this year's flu season has been pretty bad, right?
Pretty dramatic.
Yeah, what are you seeing?
Well, it started slowly, but over the past month, it is now widespread in every state in the country. So it has hit us hard. And what we're seeing is predominantly the H1N1 strain. That was the one that hit us in 2009. That's also known as the swine flu. And as far as how long the season will last, right now it's unpredictable. But the fact that there are some states where it is still increasing means flu activity is likely to continue well into spring.
Right, and the good thing is that this year's vaccine is covered, right?
It does. The
exactly.
vaccine has the H1N1 in it.
Right, so you should go and get that. All right, so let's go over some of the basics because a lot of people don't know the difference. Some people, you know, is it the flu? Is it a really bad cold? Or is it just allergies in the wintertime?
Well, the flu hits you much more quickly than a cold does, and it's much more severe. So it hits you like a truck. You start off with headaches, body aches, fever, chills, cough, all at once on day one. Whereas a cold is more insidious. It's gradual in onset. It starts with a sore throat, then you get the runny nose, then you get the cough, and sometimes sneezing. Allergies have one unique symptom that differentiates them from a cold, and that's itchy eyes and a lot of watery mucus with sneezing. You just don't get those itchy eyes with the other things.
Right, the itchy, scratchy with the allergies. I tell people too, if you've got the flu, you're gonna know. You're achy.
You will definitely know.
You're down for the count. Okay, let's talk about some of the treatments that you like for flu when patients come to you. What do you use?
Well, the first thing you do when you have a cold, this is the first thing that I recommend, is to use the Cold-Ease cold remedy with immune support. So what this does, this will shorten the duration of your cold by almost half. And the way it works is that the Cold-Ease zinc ions, they're released into your throat and they inhibit that cold virus from replicating and thus shortening your cold. Right. And they also strengthen your immune system.
All right, so that's great for cold.
Yes,
what about flu?
cold.
What do you tell people for flu?
Now for flu, when you have congestion, this is something that I really love. It's a saline spray that you can squirt up into the nose and it flushes out all those germs and helps dry you up, because congestion is a problem both with colds and flu that people complain of. And for those aches and those pains, and actually, you know what, here's a decongestant as well. You can use that for a runny nose as well. For aches and pains, just alternate acetaminophen with ibuprofen throughout the day. That will keep the fever down and that will treat the body aches.
Right, because you're talking about basically supportive care.
It is. There's no cure for the cold or the flu. There is an antiviral medication available, but all it will do is shorten the duration of the flu by about a day.
Yeah, which is really not much. And you go through it, by the time you get to the doctor and you got to start it early, right? It really doesn't work so great. I have to tell you, I'm a huge fan of the saline sprays, though.
Me too.
People don't think that they're effective. Oh, it's just salt water, but it makes a huge difference.
I agree. I actually do it every single day.
There you go. Okay, well, let's talk about prevention, because a lot of people don't realize that the flu is spread so easily.
It is spread. Well, the first thing to do to prevent the flu is to get the flu shot, of course. The next thing is wash your hands regularly for at least 20 seconds. That's the amount of time it takes to sing happy birthday twice.
Right, and take your time when you sing.
Take your time, exactly, and with warm soap and water.
Right.
And the CDC recommends disinfecting germ hotspots with a household disinfectant like a Clorox disinfecting wipe. Do things like your doorknobs, your light switches, your remote control, things you touch a lot. It'll kill 99.9% of germs, and it also kills the flu, including the H1N1.
Right.
And also, if you don't have access to soap and water, something like a hand sanitizer, like a Purell here, will work well to kill germs. Don't touch your face. Keep your hands off your eyes, nose, and mouth. That's how we transmit germs. And just use common sense, taking good care of yourself. Eat well, exercise regularly, get a lot of sleep just to help boost your own natural immune system. Yeah,
people don't realize those things are so important. Now, you mentioned the flu shot. A lot of people are saying, well, you know what, listen, it's too late in the season. I'm wasting my time. But it really isn't, is it?
It is not too late at all. And like we said, it contains the H1N1 virus. So if you're over the age of 6 months and you have not gotten it yet, go to your doctor and get one.
That's right. And it takes 2 weeks to build immunity, so remember that it's not going to kick in right away.
That's a good point.
You will be protected. Dr. Keri Peterson, thanks so much for coming in. I really appreciate it.